looks like everybody was invited to the UFC fight, and I'm just thinking, like, why? Is it just party time? What's going on? It's just odd. Just odd to me. I don't know. So, anyhow, here's the UFC fight that was from yesterday. And you had sitting together at some part was Trump, Elon, RFK Jr., this Mike guy is hiding behind him, kind of. There's this other shot I saw here where you got the two sons, Mike Johnson, RFK Jr., Tulsi. And I thought, we're going to look into it. I'm curious. So what's going on? Like, why was all the peeps at the UFC fight? Let's see what we can find out. Of course, all alleged entertainment purposes only, not fact, psychic download, stocky opinions. Let's see what we can find out. Why was everybody at the UFC fight? Secretos. Okay. I don't know where this reading is, if this was one I did for the Moon Moth Manor and the monthly live members reading for November, which it could be, which I think it is. And in that reading, there was some big win that this team has gotten behind the scenes. And it was like hands down amazing. It was like we were looking into originally, why was Newsom headed out to DC? Like, what's going on? Looks like there was some major problemo that they're having a hard time trying to fix. And they were trying to strategize. Didn't look like there was going to be a way out for them to strategize out of that problem. And then we have this. This is like, we won, like, ice cream for everyone. That's what this is. Ice cream for everyone. Sitting pretty here. Oh, partnerships. Okay. Yeah. This is whatever this was in the background. It's some big thing. Like, can't stop them. Can't stop them. Okay, so they're going and partying. That's why they're all there together at the UFC fight. Let's see if we can figure out what is this big win that they got. I'm going to bring out the Song Deck Oracle. Make sure I've got all of them. Let's see if we can see what information we can get. Doesn't seem like it wants to come, but we can always take a peek around, see what we can figure out. What is this big win? Big unstoppable win Mr. T's side has gotten, that they're just dancing on air, dancing in the clouds. Call me anytime, Blondie. Okay. I'm all out of faith. That's the other side. Okay. But I try. This is almost very much like how some people noticed that Mr. T posted a pound sign on his, I think, Truth Social, then deleted it, which people said was essentially like a checkmate type thing. This is kind of like they don't have any other moves. Like, their move is to call and say they're ready to talk. Like, they're in a corner. They're in a corner. Okay, let's keep these. How are they in a corner? What is it that they are trying to do that they can't do? So first off, whatever they were trying to do, they can't do. They wanted to rush through something that would have put Mr. T's side backs up against the wall so they could not continue, I guess, plans to take over. with some type of action, not sure what. Now they're at a standstill. They don't have a move here. It's like, call me if you're ready to work together. Call me if you're ready to work together. This is, I'm all out of faith. This is torn, right? All out of faith that there's something real. I'm wide awake and they're out of, they got nowhere to go. But I try makes me think they got something up their sleeves, as they usually do. You know, demons just don't go out with a bang. Or demons don't go out quickly and slink out the back door as it's closing. But essentially, so Mr. T side's very confident. You don't have any moves. You think you have moves, but you don't have moves. So, and whatever they were trying to do, let's see, we'll bring out the Calaveras Oracle, see if there's any other details. Like, I don't know, this is like top secreto. I'm getting blocked on it. But we'll continue. There are busy bees working their little creative web, their little spider web. Got it. They wanted to close the door. Yeah, so this was them trying to say to the new administration, do not come, do not pass go. No. And then, eyes wide shut shit. Kind of like putting the final, we'll say, nail in the coffin. This is what their plan is. Is it any clearer than mud? Not really. But it seems to be blocked. So that's kind of going in alignment with that other reading I got. I know there's a lot of people who keep saying, like, you know, that little demons aren't going to go quietly. They got something planned. Let's check in again, because I haven't been getting what their plan is. But come on, Mr. Cards. Let's do the dark romance article. Seems more like a bad romance we've had for the past 4 years. But since they don't want to go, what else can we know about what they might be planning? Allegedly. Messages, sending their messages. Cycles, full moon action. Immaturity. Meh. I don't like what happened. I didn't win. I'm gonna take my toys and go home. Mama. Unrequited love. And ghosted. So that whole call me, they're not responding. It's almost like you need to pick up your phone to say, like, I get it. We don't have any more moves. Yeah, all right, let's just settle our debts here. Nope. Separation, like eyes wide shut's going off by themselves, planning in a quiet little corner. Oh, here's bargaining. Ooh. So they have something planned. Who knows if it's going to come to fruition, but there's something planned where they want to make sure that the Mr. T side is on bended knee and they have to acquiesce to whatever it is they're going to do. Passageway, this is how they want to move forward. This is how they think they can move forward. This is infiltrator, my opinion. Oh, they're very confident, optimistic. They've got a traitor. Now that could be a mole over there, the Mr. T thing, which I think we've discussed that there has been a mole over there. We've also discussed, like, they're aware of what's been certain people who've come on board, you know, and then they know what's going on. They keep them close. At last I'd seen, they kept them close because they want to see what else they're going to give up. They're not as slick as they think. We have desire. Okay. Soulmate. their soulmate Satan. Okay, and uncertain. I don't think that this is like not for sure that this works. Freedom. Oh, okay. In passion. So here's where I'm getting so far. We got something that they want to plan around like a full moon. We just had a full moon. Well, it's coming out of it. And we're looking to see if this is our last play we can do. We're trying to make something so big, so terrible that the new administration coming in would just say, "Oh, mercy, mercy. Oh, I'm on bended knee to you." There's somebody within, from Eyes Wide Shut side, in new administration that's a poser that hopes that this will help them. This poser, this whatever game they're playing on the inside over there is going to help them to gain their freedom. Because they're all acting like they're all scared. I mean, they say they're scared of all the things they think is going to happen to them. Now, I think sometimes that could just be people who are just, I don't know, scared because they think, oh, I'm going to sneeze wrong and then I'm going to be sent to the clink. And then there's the ones that are just telling you flat out, I'm a dirty bird, and I'm like literally scared. All right, we'll have to dig into that, see if we can get more information in another few days, I guess. Now, let's go back then to this. This was funny. So you've got Elon, you got Mr. T, you got T's son, you got Mike Johnson, and then you have poor old RFK. Looks like, the gang member, they had to jump in and said, well, now you got to eat what we all eat. This is not what typically healthy food would be. You would not say McDonald's is healthy food, right? Right. And with all the rumors about what goes on into the, perhaps the meat at the McDonald's, there's been those rumors. Now, why are we all eating McDonald's? I don't think it's just because Mr. T loves McDonald's and he wants to treat everybody to this. There's something going on, and I want to see if we can figure it out. All right, why are they all, especially RFK Jr., homie's all buff. So why are they all eating the Mickey D's? Smoke and mirrors here about what we're actually seeing. Oh. Old-timey McDonald's? Was McDonald's, I guess at some point McDonald's was sort of healthy. I know the fries used to taste better. Back in my day. This is the government. You know what's so interesting about this? If you've been around a little bit, and we did those readings on, what was it? Cows somewhere. Was it Texas? I don't remember where this terrible story where there's terrible fire, I believe, and all these cows died. And we had something similar too, I believe, with the chickens somewhere. The story kept coming up multiple times where the food sources where, a lot of people are like, they're just doing this so we can't have eggs or beef or whatever. And I was getting no, because they're like, something's wrong with the animals and we're trying to clean it up so we have better food. That seems to be what we have going on here. Like something's already changed in the food. All right, so we're projecting. We're projecting future here. Like this is almost like these dudes already on the plane. They have the healthy version of the food. It's coming. Everybody can celebrate. Everybody can go back to eating McDonald's. I don't know, unless they do something about that bread. Moving forward, the food, even fast food would be healthy, which is weird. Which I guess it's not. I don't know why we couldn't have healthy fast food. Not that eating burgers and fries all the time is really great, but I don't know why it couldn't be healthy. So, let's continue on. Hopes. Okay, so there's also this thing. This is a signal to fast foodies companies, not people. I don't know. Is there influencers who are into fast food? I don't know. This is a sign over here to the fast food companies as well. We're going to be partnering with you. McDonald's is the leader of fast food, and we're going to, make it so you're not left out in the cold. Like good things are coming for all the fast food joints, because this is also about like money for them, right? If they're looking at this like, holy crap, who's going to eat our whatever because it's all nasty? No, we have healthy ways forward for your business as well. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's signaling. Okay. The challenge. Okay. The challenge would be for the fast food companies to be able to pivot quickly enough to the proper healthy sources of the food to create their own recipes. And if they would have enough liquidity, I guess, to make changes in suppliers or menus and all the things that go along with changing that behind the scenes. I don't own a fast food restaurant. But yeah, that's interesting. So it's a signal to the fast foodies. All right. Well, this has been interesting. Last thing I want to do. I don't have a picture of it, but Elon put on a pair of glasses, which was like weird. Like, I don't know if he was cosplaying Mark Cuban or a nerd. I mean, he's kind of a nerd. Just curious why he was wearing glasses. I was like, Elon? Wearing glasses? I think it looked like a piece of tape in the middle. You know how nerds have the piece of tape here? Because I guess they broke their glasses. I don't know. Flinging off their glasses during a Great Scott moment. Great Scott! Break. Anyway. What's he doing with wearing the glasses? Oh my, that was deeper than I thought. Checking my list. Doubling, looking at my list. This is about looking closer at details. It's like I'm going to be looking at some details here for scumbuckets who, waste money, right? It's like I don't know who catches on these codes or would know. I don't know. We don't live in that world, so maybe they're more apt to look at like, kind of like when Queenie would wear a certain brooch or earrings or something. Maybe they have like a Pictionary dictionary, and this is how they like communicate to each other all the time. So they're always looking for these different things. But this is definitely, we're going to be looking closely into you and your activities, in what ways you're got money and where it's going. Oh, excuse my tum-tum. Big Daddy T has given us the power. We have the power. And this is going to be bringing new blessings upon people. And we have some new creative solutions. So I'm checking you out. Alrighty, checking him out. Okay, well, that's what I got. What do you think? Tell me. Let me know. But yeah, so until next time, adios.